Alright, so I'm at Weekfest. Didn't think I was going to make it this year, but the way the timing worked out, I was able to make it. So excited to see what cars are out here. Also get some inspiration for the FL5, primarily wheels, just to see those wheels in person, at least the wheels that I'm considering, and see if we come across any FL5s for some inspiration. But yeah, this show's gonna be sweet. So this build was essentially in my concept with the mag blue and the Blitz exhaust. That's insane. So now I feel like I gotta switch up the build. I don't want to copy this guy, but this was part of my vision, or at least I was considering it, just because I do like the championship white and the mag blue combo. But dang, it's cool to see it in person. So I had pondered the Varus lip. The dude has the Group M, but I was gonna do a Blitz intake. He's got matte blue wheels, and I was thinking of doing the matte blue TEs if it wasn't gonna be the mag blue. Dang, it's trying to stick to the JDM. It's gonna be tough being original. But this dude's got the Varus lip kit, it looks like. So it's cool to really see these pieces in person. It really gives me an idea of what I want to do. Video is going to be something that I do to every car that we've owned, and that is take out the halogen bulbs and put in LED bulbs. This video is pretty special because it's the first time that I've ever gotten a sponsored video, if you will. Maybe not sponsored, but they did send me LED bulbs for a review at no cost, and the company is Auxito. I have used these before, actually. On the FK8 that I had the Auxito red LED brake bulbs, and so pretty sweet for them to reach out to me to do a review on these. I was going to switch them out and put the LED bulbs they had on the FK8 and the FL5 anyway, but they had some of these, and we'll see how these turn out. Although this shirt is pretty torn up, I just wear this every time I work on the cars. I'm trying to do two things at the same time. I'm actually going to do an oil change on the Honda Pilot. Actually, for the first time, this will be the first oil change this car's gotten. But anyways, this is kind of the kind of see some oil stains. It's torn up. I don't know if anyone else has like work shirts or anything like that, but it's essentially this is what it is. All right, so we'll do a before and after, and I'll try and do it day and night just so you can see the differences between the two. Alright, so here's what it looks like also in the broad daylight. And here it is in the shade in broad daylight. So that is before. Alright, to get into this tail light, we just need to pry this black cover off, and we should get access to the amber turn signal. And then to get the reverse light, we just need to pry off this cover right here, and then we'll get access to that. It should be easy as that. The other thing we're going to switch out is the trunk light there to an LED. For the interior lights, especially this trunk light, Auxito does sell a pack of multiples. I think this pack is a pack of 10, so you can see just the LED bulbs. Now in the FL5, we don't need it for the interior because the interior already comes with LED lights, except for the trunk light, which is weird. But the FK8, all of them are halogen, so this would be perfect to switch out the dome lights as well as the trunk light. let's start with the light here. I think we just need to pry this part off. I got a flathead, it should be able to pry off. There we go. And looks like it's just a plug, or you can just pop this bulb out. I will do the plug because the bulb right now is probably super hot. Just press down on this tab and pull. I'm gonna need 2 hands. Press the tab and unplug. Nice. This is what it looks like. Bulb is right here. Let's just pop this out. Here's the comparison between the LED and the halogen. This I think might be super bright. We'll see. Okay, take this part back in and just plug it in. Oh yeah, there we go. It is definitely brighter. Nice. Alright, now let's take this cover off. Looks like there's a spot here you're supposed to pry out. And it looks like it just pops out like that. Okay, sweet. Nothing broke. So we do have to pop the taillight off. So now that we got the black cover, now it's just these 2 screws. Now updating the bulbs to the LED bulbs has something I love doing with the cars. Not only is it inexpensive, but it makes the car look more modern, as well as adding additional safety. Yep, nice. That was easier than the FK8. So with the taillight popped out, the clip that you want to unplug is that gray one in the center there, and that's going to be the amber turn signal. Here are the bulbs, halogen, LED. It does stick out quite a bit, but we'll see how it looks. Now we're gonna pry this out. Now it looks like there are 2 plugs. I think it's this gray one here. It looks to be the only type that is a bulb housing. So like any other clip, we'll just press in and pull out the cable here. So that's loose. And then we will twist this off. Here we go. And this is the reverse bulb out. Alright, so these are the reverse light bulbs, and here are the Auxito LED reverse light bulbs. These do look similar to the last fit ones, but we'll see how this works out. Now these are put in. Like that. We got them installed. Alright, the cool thing with the LED lights is that it doesn't reflect orange, especially in here, so it just looks like a clear housing all the way around. But then on the halogen side, as you can see where the turn signal is, it's darker, or it might have like an orange tint to it. So not only are the lights going to be brighter, but the lights themselves will look cleaner. Alright, as far as the blinkers go, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but the LEDs are definitely brighter. Not only that, but it does give it an updated look. It just seems more modern with the LED turn signals than the old style halogen. And people are going to notice the turn signal also during the day and especially at night. So, added safety feature. But yeah, it looks good. Easy to install. I'd highly recommend these. The reverse lights also plenty bright, but both very functional and look very good. Alright, so I just got back from a dentist appointment and I noticed something with the blinkers as I drove it for the first time after installing, and as you can expect, there was some hyper flashing. This isn't something I thought about just because I haven't had issues with hyper flashing ever. The first time I was looking to install LED bulbs, I knew hyper flashing was an issue. However, I was able to get some bulbs that didn't do that. So I just kind of forgot about it. But in this case, these ones are hyper flashing. So just want to do some experiments and see if I can fix it with these bulbs. Otherwise, I gotta just use the bulbs I had on the FK8. Alright, so when I have the hazards on, they're fine. They're not hyper flashing on either side. But when I turn the blinkers on, now we're getting that hyper flashing. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just remove one side, put the halogen bulb in, and see if that makes a difference. This side does not hyper flash, however. The other side does. Alright, so these are the bulbs that I had on the FK8. So I'll try and putting these in and see if we get the hyper flash issue and see if it's just something with the FL5 or not. Alright, so it turns out it's probably just with the Auxito bulbs. They probably don't have a built-in resistor, which is causing the hyper flashing. That would be my guess. But if you're looking for a turn signal, either may have to look somewhere else. I think Auxito should make at least a new bulb or something that doesn't have the hyper flash issue. But for all their other bulbs, still work great, still bright, still effective, and still cost effective. Alright, with the other bulbs installed, you still get that clear look in the housing, so that doesn't change. So thanks again to Auxito. Super blessed to even have this opportunity to have these shipped to me for a review. If you're looking to get interior LEDs, reverse light LEDs, or really any other LED bulbs for any car, you can check out their website or click on the link below and use my code SIMBA15 for 15% off your order. They are running a special July sale, which is an additional 25% off. So if you're looking to try out new LED bulbs or get LED bulbs for any vehicle, check them out, use that link below and get that awesome discount. Once again, thanks to Auxito. Super blessed, super grateful, super humbling. I just started this YouTube channel and the amount of outreach I've gotten has been much more than I expected. Only thinking I would get maybe 100 views, maybe, but to see people tuning into these has been awesome. Just grateful to God for this opportunity and just what an incredible blessing it is just to have this car and again have the opportunity to record this as well as enjoy my hobby. So thank you.